everyone, it's Samantha from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and Happy New Year for this first week of 2014 and probably a little bit into the second week. I am going to be sharing with you all about Project Life. I've had so many questions come up when I've been talking about starting Project Life for this year, so I really want to cover all of the different Project Life topics and get you guys started if you guys want to join me doing Project Life this year. I'm really taking a little bit of a different direction in my scrapping this year. I'm not being so heavily card making focused. I'm going to be paying attention more to my scrapbook layouts. I've been neglecting my scrapbooks for a couple of years and I really want to get back into that. Scrapbooking is definitely my first paper crafty love, so I really want to start working on my scrapbooks more. So in this first video, I want to tell you what Project Life is, what it's all about, and how to kind of approach Project Life. So first off, Project Life is a brand of scrapbooking products. It is a registered trademark. Becky Higgins is the one that invented it. Project Life is just the Becky Higgins brand of products. These are being manufactured now by American Crafts. American Crafts bought the brand, I think, last year or maybe the year before that. So it's all made from American Crafts now, and that's just the brand name of this type of scrapbook system. And there are different companies and lots of kits and stuff that you can get that are just like Project Life brand. So when I'm talking about Project Life, I'm not necessarily talking about the Becky Higgins brand of products, because I use other products in my Project Life style album. It's really just a pocket scrapbooking type of album where the page protectors have all these different little pockets, and the whole concept of this system is to scrapbook super easily and super quickly and get your memories recorded. So you can just slide these cards and various, pattern papers and stuff into these pockets. You don't have to use glue. You don't have to use any type of scissors. You just grab your kit of the cards, slap them into a book, write your memories down, and you're done. You've got your memories recorded. And that's all fine and good, but a lot of us, we're scrapbookers at heart, so we like to decorate, we like to use the stamps and the inks and use the adhesives. I've used lots of adhesive on this page that's actually been finished. So it's not necessarily, just you slap things in and you're finished. You can jazz it up and make it as detailed and as intricate and as scrapbooked as you'd like to make it. But the whole concept is simplicity. It's about getting your memories down, and it's about recording just your everyday life, because when you look back at your albums, you can remember all the great times, even some of the sad times if you want to record some of your sad moments, but it's just about recording your life. And part of the system is you have to decide what your overall goal is. What's your goal? Like, who's going to be reading these scrapbooks later? Are you doing this just for yourself, or are you trying to record your memories for your children and for future generations? If it's just for your own sake, you can put down your thoughts and your memories and your emotions, and it's kind of like a really artistic journal just for you. If you're recording it for your kids, you want to make sure you put in all of those great memories so that they can look back and remember all those wonderful memories when they're a little bit older. So it just depends on who you're making the album for and what your end goal is, how you're going to approach this system. So for me, right now, mine's more of a personal type of thing, and it's for my husband and I to look back and remember all of our cool memories. So that's how I'm kind of approaching my system. When we have children starting in the next couple of years, I will definitely gear it more towards leaving memories for my children. But for now, it's just kind of a fun, trying to remember things for myself type of thing. With that said, my children can look back at these and see, their parents weren't always so uncool. They can remember all of our fun stuff too before they were born and see what their mom and dad's life was like. So that's kind of my whole thing. So it's just kind of the same thing as regular scrapbooking, except it's got the pockets, it's got the cards that you can buy, and tons of companies make these, not just the Project Life brand. and it's a little bit different from, you know, your traditional 12 by 12 layouts. It seems like for me that it's been a lot quicker and it's more focused on your everyday life versus just your big memories. But when I'm scrapbooking, I scrapbook everyday life too. So like, you know, my dog's just sitting in the grass. I made a layout of it. You know, that's an everyday kind of moment memory. I don't just scrapbook the big things, so, you know, it might be different for some people who only scrapbook, you know, birthdays or big events or special, you know, big memories. Project Life is more focused on your everyday life. You know, you obviously you'll put your big memories in there too. So there's lots of different brands. But just like with the regular 12 by 12s, I use a D-ring album. This is just a regular 3-ring D album. It's 12 by 12. So these page protectors can fit right alongside those regular 12 by 12 page protectors. The basic way that the Project Life brand system works is people tend to do a 2-page spread. Like these 2 pages will be covering one whole week. So they'll have a card here in the very top. It's just a 4x6 card, and they'll do all their like week overview, reviewing what happened in that week. And then each slot that's left that's 4x6, they'll put a picture. So that has 7 slots for pictures, and then 1 for the weekly recap. And then you can journal on each one of these about each of the pictures. So that is like the very simplistic concept of Project Life, is you do 1 photo a day capturing your basic memories, and then have a 2-page spread per week in your album. And some people do it like that, but you definitely do not have to do it like that. You can do just 1 page per week. You can do 5 pages per week, however it works for you. And that's the beauty of the Project Life system and the pocket scrapbooking type of systems, is you can do it however you want to do it. So you can stick to the guidelines, you can totally do your own thing, you can make it exactly what you want. There are no hard and fast rules with it. Just like with any scrapbooking and card making, you can totally make it your own. So I don't plan on doing the 2-week spread type of thing. I'm going to just do it however I feel like doing it. I'm not going to strictly stick to a picture a day or anything. Some days I'll have a lot of pictures, some days I won't take any pictures. I'm just going to go with the flow kind of a thing. I'm going to show you just like the bare bones, easiest way to get started with Project Life, and that's doing a 2-page spread with a week title page right here on the first page, having the 2 pages next to each other, and that being a week of your Project Life. So I want to just show you really quick how you can set up your Project Life album. Super easy, super quick. If you're new with scrapbooking, this is the easiest bare bones way to do this, and I will show you. All you need is your D-ring album. Many brands offer these, like We Are Memory Keepers, American Crafts, the Project Life brand. Lots of people offer these D-ring albums, so you can get these anywhere. You just need a D-ring album. You need a set of page protectors, and I just bought the big pack here. It's 60 of the Design A's, which has those 2 4x6s at the top and at the bottom. And then you also need a core kit. So you just need these 3 elements: the album, the core kit, and the page protectors, and you can do Project Life. If you're a scrapbooker and you already have supplies, you could probably get away with what supplies you already have, but obviously you're going to need some sort of album. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to slip a lot of these page protectors in. It comes with 60, and you don't really need 60 for your whole year. So I'll slip these in, close this, and the absolute easiest way to set up your Project Life is to do 2 pages next to each other, and this being a whole week's worth of photos and journaling. So there's 8 slots for these 4x6 photos. 1 is your title card, and you can just put week 1 and the dates of the week on that. Then there's 7 more slots for pictures. That leaves 1 picture for each day. And then your journaling can go in these spots. Now if you want to go super easy, you can go ahead and fill in your spots with your core kit. I'm just using this Fifth and Frolic core kit. This isn't going to be how I'm going to do my album. This is just showing you guys how easy it is to do Project Life. I'm just going to start randomly sticking these in. And you can even, and with these, if you're working in batches like this, you can even like set up 2 cards front and back and slide them in this first side. I'll show you what I mean here. I'm just randomly picking and choosing, and you can always rearrange these a little bit later, but it's nice to get a variety in there. You go ahead and start sticking them in. That way you're set to go, and you can just journal as you go if you'd like. So when I start sticking these in front and back, then this side is already done, which is really cool, and it makes it easier than trying to slide them in the back way. Grab some other ones here. I'm just randomly grabbing and going. Since these kits come, everything's already coordinated inside the kit, so it really doesn't matter which ones you grab. As long as they're facing the right orientation, then it's easy. We'll see. I'll just slide these in the back. Do one more with journaling stuff on it on this page. So you can just do this through your whole album here. Then I'm going to grab my 4x6s, and these will be my title cards for that page. So now all I need is 7 photos, and this spread is pretty much done. I can do my journaling and put my photos in and put a week 1 and then the dates here, and then there's a whole layout done. Super easy, super simple. You don't have to embellish it. You don't have to do anything fancy, and you get your memories in the book. So Project Life and pocket style scrapbooking is like the perfect thing for people who, one, are new to scrapbooking and don't care about all the scrapbooking products and all the pretty stuff like people like me do, where I want everything to be pretty and I want to spend lots and lots of time making everything look super fancy. This is just super easy. You can put it in the slots, get your memories down, and it's like scrapbooking for dummies. I just love the whole concept because it makes it so easy, and you can spend as much time on it as you want. And that's the great thing. If you're short on time, you can whip up a layout in 5 minutes or 10 minutes and be done. Or if you have extra time, you can make it a little bit fancier and add more embellishments and that type of thing. That's like the essence of Project Life. It's just getting your memories down, putting them in the book, making it look pretty, and that's it. Alright, so I got a little too excited when I was talking about Project Life and how cool it is, but I wanted to also mention you do not have to stick with the 2-page layout for a week. You can do a monthly page, you can do a couple of pages a month, you can do, you know, a whole page a day if that's what you want. You can do it any way you want, and that's the beauty of any kind of paper crafting, but especially Project Life. It's set up to where you can do it any way you want. The traditional method is to do the 2-page spread with the 1 title card, like I was mentioning, but that's not how I plan on doing it. I plan on mixing it up. I plan on using a variety of Project Life page protectors. I plan on using different kits. I plan on embellishing a lot. I really want my pages to be fun to make and really look fancy, because I'm coming from the perspective of I'm a 12 by 12 scrapbooker, so I like all the dimension. I like all the frilly stuff, so I'm going to incorporate that into my Project Life album. It's just going to be, you know, in smaller segments, in little pockets. I just wanted to mention that so that you don't feel like you have to do the 2 pages. You definitely don't. And in the following weeks and months, and hopefully all year long, you'll get to see that I'm not going to do it that way. Hardly at all. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm really excited to get started, and I'll have more for you guys the rest of this week and next week talking about Project Life. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like us on Facebook and check out the blog and all that good stuff, and I will be back tomorrow with another Project Life lesson here. Oh, thanks so much for watching. Bye.